In this video, we're going to talk about the Fujifilm X-T4, the rumored features, and my thoughts on it at the end of this video. So let's get right into it. So over the last week on FujiRumors.com, where you can find the latest news and rumors for Fujifilm, they have released a whole bunch of rumors on this new camera for the XT line. The announcement would be on the 4th of February, along with the X100V and the XT200, and it is projected to be shipping in March. Now, let's get into the rumored features of this X-T4 camera. Number 1, IBIS, in-body image stabilization. A lot of you guys have been asking for this feature for quite some time now, and it sounds like Fujifilm is finally answering to you guys with it. So no more crying for those that want IBIS in the camera. So to go with that, the body will be 1/3 of an inch thicker, which is about 84mm. To go with the increase of the body size, it will also be a little bit heavier at 5 to 6 ounces or 140 to 170 grams. So what do I think about IBIS? Honestly, I never felt like I needed it, but there are times where I wish I had it, but it wasn't like it was a necessity. And one of them is shooting with my 90mm f2 lens. I use that lens for portrait shoot only 99% of the time, and there are times where the shots that I take are a little bit shaky, so I think IBIS will actually help with that. The other scenario is where if I'm shooting at nighttime, I think having IBIS will greatly help me stabilize in getting the shots more. So if Fujifilm is going to give us IBIS, I'm going to take it. 2. Improved brand new battery. So with a brand new battery, one would think that we'll finally have a better battery life. I don't know if that's the case, but I hope so. But what this does mean is that it will no longer be compatible with any of the APS-C cameras that Fujifilm offers, such as the X-T3, the X Pro line. But hey, so many people complain about the battery life on the existing battery that they're finally making a new one. Again, to me, that's all good news. And for them to do that, I think having a bigger body size would be part of that. This came as a surprise for me because the increase of the body size, I thought it was only for IBIS, but it looks like they'll be building a new battery for it as well. Number 3, improved EVF. So we don't know too much about this one yet, but Patrick from FujiRumors.com says this is going to be the best in class EVF. Honestly, the current EVF in the X-T3 is more than good enough for me right now, so if they're going to release something better, hey, again, I'll take it. Number 4, 6K 60p video and 10-bit internal. What? If this rumor is true, I think Fujifilm is going to kill all competitors. But I'm skeptical on that. Who needs 6K 60p? No one really. I mean, personally, I'm not a videographer, so I could be wrong, but it just seems like a lot of people out there are barely shooting 4K. And even if they are, they're probably just downsizing to 1080p, which is what I do myself. But hey, if the rumor is true, then more power to Fujifilm and all the videographers out there that will be using this camera, because I think for the size and probably the price, this is going to be a clear winner. Another cool feature that might be added to this camera is the anamorphic ratio support, which is another plus for the videographers out there. Number 5, fully articulating screen. So it is also rumored that this new camera will have a fully articulating screen. What this means is that the screen can flip in all directions and into the selfie mode, which is great for when I'm filming myself or for vloggers out there. Now I have mixed feelings about this just because I feel like a fully articulating screen can kind of cheapen the camera in terms of how it looks, but at the same time I can see how it can be useful, especially when I want to vlog with it. Alright, so what camera is this and who is it for? With all the new features listed, it does sound like this is more geared towards a videographer. In a sense where this sounds like it's actually the XH2, but FujiRumors.com is pretty adamant that this is an XT line body, so they're actually killing the XH line and just combining with the XT line. Now this will be determined in how they name this camera as well. And in my head, I think this really depends whether this new camera will have a new sensor or not. Because thinking about this, every new generation also comes with a new sensor as well. So if it comes with a new sensor, then I think it's going to call the XT4. And if it doesn't, then it may be the XT3S or the XT3X, XT3*, something, right? I think this is very crucial because I don't think Fujifilm will name it the X-T4 if it doesn't have a new sensor in it, since this is just a small improvement as opposed to a leap in technology with a new sensor. Now, I'm hearing a lot of people in the discussion complaining about how Fujifilm is releasing this camera too soon. It's only been 18 months since the X-T3 has been released, and framing them like they're Sony, you know, how they're just cash cows, constantly pushing out bodies, and they just seem to be getting a lot of hate for that. I mean, is it really bad for them to push out a brand new camera only after 18 months? But also, is it bad to push out new technology after after 18 months? When is it ever a bad time to have new technology for the consumers out there? And it's okay guys, your current X-T3 or even 2 is still really good. Just because a new XT body is coming out doesn't mean it makes it obsolete. Continue using it. It's still a great camera. If you don't like this new body coming out, then fine, forget it and just keep using what you have. Will I be getting the X-T4 or the XT whatever it's going to be called? Let's just say I'm not going to say no, but we'll see in 2 weeks time when it does get announced, when I can see the full specs of it and think about it. But honestly, the fact that the body will be a little bit bigger, I actually like that. I have big hands, so holding the camera might be more natural for me. I do hope that it's got a big and better grip. At the same time, I never felt the grip on the X-T3 or 2 has been inadequate for me. Alright guys, that's it for now. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this new camera and the features that will be coming with it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like this, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Until then, peace.